what we got here? This is Ducati 800 Scrabbler Icon and etc. It's a bike that's supposed that celebrate the 50 years of Ducati Scrabble. Of course, there is nothing common except this part with the Ducati Scrabbler, because the Ducati Scrabbler, first of all, was single. Secondary, only the last model of 450 cubics was desmodromic valves. And for sure, was it possible with this motorcycle to go on dirt, even to race on flat track or in enduro race. And with this bike, of course, because it's got wheels, you can approach the dirt. But for sure, I don't think you will use it for enduro or for something like this. So, what about it? Let's speak about it. What we got in this motorcycle? Nothing. We don't have almost nothing, but we have a nice saddle that is comfortable for me and is going to be comfortable and hot after for Georgia. I'm going up. The position of riding is not bad at all. I have my legs in a right angle. I feel comfortable. It's a tiny bike front of me. My hands are nice. I have a good view back. Of course, I am not protected at all. This is an extra. This is aftermarket. The clock is a typical clock with RPM counter, with kilometers counter, with few bliblica LCD, you know, but it's completely wrong. It's not central, it's not two clock, it's just one clock in one side that looks ugly. Okay, now I have only single stand, okay, and what else? Nothing. Georgia, please come. Metal steppers for me, metal steppers for Georgia, even if we are in a 50 years of the Scrabbler. How you feel, Georgia?
It's okay, it's okay. I like it. It's a little bit comfortable, but it's the feet and the...
For sure there are existing many versions of these bikes, with a completely different fender, with other wheels, with other footrests and etc. There is existing 5 or 6 different models. But anyway, it's okay, Georgia,
it's okay.
Because anyway it's not a powerful bike. You will go from here to there and little bit outside of the town. It's not for the round of the world.
The seat is very nice.
Yes, and you are very nice, I have to say also. You are beautiful. Okay, it's comfortable. I have a good view back. I'm not protected at all, and the sound of the engine, it's typical Ducati, nice sound. The gearbox, it's also nice. So we are moving, it's a light bike and we will change directions. We do it very easy. This bike cornering nice anyway, and the brakes are okay for the category. The performance now, 800 cubics, the performance, it's good for the category, that's it. Engine, what we got? We got V-twin of 90 degrees, we call it L. It's a nice kind of air-cooled engine, because the one cylinder is up and the other is laid down, so the air is passing and cooling the engine. in a typical V, that they are not like this, are like this. The one cylinder is front of the other and it's not so easy to cool both of the cylinders. Also, in this bike, back of here, we got a small radiator of oil, and this is very important for any air-cooled engine. So, nice for the engine. It's a typical Ducati with a typical sound of Ducati and typical gearbox of Ducati, and it's a bit of weak. It gives us 75 horses at 8,250 RPM and give us 68 Nm at 5,750 RPM. The bike is light. It's only 170 kilos. Without the liquids, dry as we say, and you can see here on the frame that the engine is a part of the frame. It's connecting those part of the bike. So we got a typical scale frame of Ducati, and we are using also as a frame and the engine. I think that the fork and the adjuster back, they are made by Kayaba, 99%, and the fork is not so strong. By the other hand, we have a 4-piston caliber brake by Brembo that is strong enough. Also, we got an old-time ABS, from those ABS that you are put all your power and the car still is coming on you. So, all those together, they don't make you feel nice, because the braking is not hard, is not powerful, is not wild. But by the other hand, probably you have this bike, you are in the middle-age crisis. So you are moving with a style and vintage style from a place A to a place B inside the city and a little bit outside of it. So in this case, I think that the brakes are fine and the bike is safe. Also, for the history, back we got a single piston caliber by Brembo. Quality. The first thing that I can tell you is that we have corrosion here in Kayaba, and we have corrosion also back here in Kayaba. But also we have a kind of corrosion here also to the Brembo brakes, I mean to the caliber. Otherwise we don't have corrosion nowhere. And this is metal, and this is plastic cover that fits nice. The material of the saddle is good, and I consider that okay, we have corrosion on the suspensions, but I don't know what was going on with this bike years before. Because now it's 10 years old. If the owner of this bike used to have it by the sea, because we are from Creta and we are in an island, this is quite normal. And surprised me that the rest of the bike is got nothing wrong and no corrosion. If the things are not like this, then we have a very well made motorcycle, very good made. Even the red color, it's alive. That is very hard to keep the red color down of the sun alive. So then we have a very good bike, very well made, with not the best possible suspensions, a lot of corrosion. Okay, this bike is not for me. It's a very easy bike, it's a weak bike, it's not for me. By the other hand, it's for somebody who is now 15-16 years old and wants something very easy. Really very easy, with a weak engine, with easy to ride it, with easy brakes, with everything on it easy. And this bike for sure is very good looking bike, very good looking, especially some details like the saddle and the Ducati logo here, I love it. Also the light back here, it's a very nice part of the motorcycle. Worst part of this motorcycle, the single round clock that is existing from one side only. I like so much the engine that you can see it from both of the sides nicely, and I don't like these Japanese adjusters on the bike. Okay, simple bike. Georgia, please. It's cornering, nice, and it's very easy, then you ride it. Tell us your opinion.
I like easy things. I like easy bikes. I like putting my leg down. I feel very safe. It doesn't go very fast, but I don't care about that.
For sure there is existing people who like the easy bikes. That's why
Yes.
the factories they are made easy bikes. So,
It's a very nice bike to have for a ride.
how is the look of this bike?
I like the look.
I like it also the look. The look is
Ducati
nice.
look, oh, I like it very much, yes.
So that's it.
I like the sound also.
Yes, it's typical Ducati sound.
Yes, αυτά.
So, philosophy.
Oh,
Είναι περιεχόμενη γωνία των 90 μοιρών η οποία έπεται και ακολουθείται από επερχόμενες γωνίες λιγότερων μοιρών 89, 88, 87, 85, 86, 84, 83 και καταλήγει στο μαγικό νούμερο το οποίο επιτρέπει τον εξαρισμό αμφωτέρων των κυλίδρων κατά τη ροή του αέρα και τη ροπή της μοτοσικλέτας. Διότι οι απόψεις δεν διείστανται επί τούτου. Ο ΕΛ είναι άρτια αερόψυχτος κινητήρ. Ως εκ τούτου ένα έχω να πω. This is Georgia and Ioannis for κόκκινα φεγγάρια Motorcycle Rock Show. Thanks for watching us
and
real life reviews.
real life.
Φοβερός είμαι. Και αυτό το Σαρδάμ μ' άρεσε πολύ, ήταν ωραίο, έτσι. Να το κρατήσουμε το βίντεο.